Right, been a while. Yeah, in a previous video, HW97 part 2 I think, I showed you the Benjamin trail that I was going to repair it and stuff, and I think in a later video after that I said it's unrepairable, can't be repaired. Last week I was sat there and I was looking at it and I thought, well, I may as well bin it, it's no use for ornament. But then I thought, well, I'm not keen on the stock on the 95 Luxus. I wonder if the stock would fit. Spoiler alert, it wouldn't. But I made it fit. Yeah. So like the title says, you can't buy this rifle. It's not available because there's a one-off. It wasn't technically technical, if that's a word. So what I did initially was test to see if the breech mechanism would sit in there, and it did. It's the exact same size as the Benjamin trail. I don't know why I'm pointing at it because it's not anywhere anymore, it's gone. I lined up the record the trigger block. There's a little nut on the back end. I lined that up. Oh god, it's a bloody long rifle now. I lined that up with this bottom hole here. There. Ignore that top hole because I'll explain that in a minute. I lined it up with that bottom hole so I could put screw through there to pinch that nut inside, so it could lock it back onto the stock. But these screws here, there's one that side and there's one that side, just behind the breech block, holds the barrel in the stock there. The original holes, which you probably can't see, they were here, about an inch off. There's one there, but you can't see them because I filled it in match painted it. And there's one there, right where my finger is now. So yeah. And then I had to re-drill some new holes. But inside, where the cocking arm comes down, this cocking arm on the 95 was about 3 inches longer than what was on the Benjamin trail. So what I had to do was, this was where the original slot was, and I've had to take all this out, and again about an inch. And then inside, oh god, it's touching the ceiling. And inside there's brace vanes all the way in, and as the further it goes in, the higher they get. It literally follows this line here, which is on the stock. They get higher and higher, so I've had to trim them down bit by bit until they all fit. Then I could drill out the holes here, so I'll put the screws in, and then I could start cocking it and then trimming it down until it fully cocked and it wasn't rubbing on anything. Yeah. And then these two breech screws either end, the big round baldy type screws, so I've had to notch out for them to fit snugly, which it does now. And then the last bit was that screw, that hole there. That was for the adjuster screw on the trigger, so I can get access to it. And that's it. And it fits. And it's a beautiful rifle now. Yeah, like I said in other videos, I'm won't knock my camera over. I'm a pistol grip or thumb hole type guy. I don't like rifle. That's shotgun or whatever you want to call it. It's not comfortable. So now it's all back together. I've got to scope it in, but I'm going to have to tear it back down again at some point because the piston, if you remember on the 95 Luxus, was supposed to be brand new. I had a little nick out of it. Now it doesn't affect the way it's shooting, but that little nick will probably grow into a bigger nick eventually, so I need to replace that seal at some point, but I haven't ordered one yet, so I'll do that later down the road. I won't do a video on that because it's dead simple. So yeah, so now what I'm going to do is scope it in and hopefully fall in love with it. I liked the 95, I like the 95, I like the mechanism. I like all Weihrauch's mechanisms, the triggers are brilliant and everything. Just didn't like the stock. So if anybody wants a Luxus stock, it'll probably be on eBay today, tomorrow or something. If anybody was after one. It's I can't remember what wood it is. I'll find out and I'll put it on the post if I remember. So yeah, so I just want to scope this in now and see what I can do. Right, right. So before I start, just 2 questions have been asked. 1, where did I get the gun rest from? And 2, where did I get my backstop from? I made them, both of them. Question answered. Yeah, the backstop's just made out of decking boards. I've just made them, and then there's sacrificial 2x4 boards in there, because obviously you're shooting thousands of pellets, it's just going to destroy the wood. But behind the target, what you're seeing now up here somewhere, is a plate now, a big square plate. I used to have a round plate of lead. Well, now it's oblong, so it just absorbs all the impact. And all the pellets stick to it because it's lead on lead, so they stick to it, and then I can just remelt it again back in the tray, and I've got it again brand new. It just gets thicker and thicker over time. It's only about a ½ inch thick at the moment, but enough to stop a pellet from a sub 12 foot-pounds. And the rest is just a bit of scrap marine ply I'd left, and then I cut out a rest at the top, wrapped some foam around it, and then wrapped leather around that. And then this is just 2 square pieces of foam wrapped in leather. This ring here, which is my pellet tray, is well, I got it out of, somebody bought me a hobby on how to make a globe out of a hobby ply. And I opened it up and saw the 2 rings. I thought, oh, I'll take them out and I'll bin the rest. I didn't make it. Pointless. Why the hell do I want that? And then just a bit of felt glued into it, and that's it. Oh, and a Picatinny rail, a spare Picatinny rail I had to hold me FX chrono on there. That's it. That's all I use. Nothing special. I don't buy them when you can just make one. Right, let's test this out. Oh, I'll put my specs back on. I can't shoot with them on. So shoot the Happy Shopper pellets. So I just want to scope it in for now. I've got the chrono on, so not that that should make any difference. It still should shoot the same power. So we'll practice on the. Oh, we won't, because there's a bloody blackbird just appeared. Come on, scoot. Oh, and a sparrow. Yeah. Birds haven't been out all bloody day. As soon as I come out with a rifle, they're there. I'll skip this bit because we could be waiting a while. I had to walk down and chase it. If it was a squirrel, I'd have shot the bloody thing. And I'm sure I just saw a mouse down there on the backstop. I don't know. I can see something poking its head out. Is it? It is a mouse. Bloody gun, missed it. Well, it's not scoped anyway, so I couldn't shoot it. Right, yeah, so let's get on with this, because it's been sat in this barrel for 10 minutes. So we'll do the bottom one. We'll 0 on the bottom impact. Oh yeah. I was going to say 9.2 foot-pounds. Yeah, it's Caledonians, Happy Shoppers. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not normally that, it's just those pellets. So it's a bit low. So I'll do another one. Normally I take 3 shots, just in case it was me. And then take the average from that. So we'll see. What is that? Have I just seen the mouse climbing up the tree? I had, you know. That's one dead mouse when I catch it. I'm gonna have to bait it up. Right. Same target again. Yes, it's low again. One more. I'll do one more. I'll do 3 shots and then take point of aim to that. Feels nice to shoot. That's digging into me bloody end now. Let's see him for the strap. I've got a matching strap for this, but I've took it off because there's no loop on the front. So. Yeah, pretty much all the same area. Yeah. So left. Oh, not that much. So what I'm doing is I've scoped it into where my point of aim was, which was dead centre, holding it there, and then moving it to the left or right. Well, in this case, moving it to the left where the holes, where it's impacting, and then bringing it down to where it's impacting. And then it should give me my point of aim should be correct, bang on, bullseye. That's the theory anyway. Well, that's how you should scope it anyway. Well, I've seen people take one shot and then move it, take another shot and move it. I find it easiest just to take a couple of shots and then bring your point of aim down to it. I need to lower it. Oh, that's the wrong way. Let's try that. It's starting to rain and all. A little low. Hammering it down. I'll quickly finish this video. So. Let's try that again, make sure that wasn't me. Same old ish, sort of. Yeah. Weihrauch HW95C. I made that letter up myself. C for camouflage. And I'm calling it a day because it's starting to chuck it down on. Yeah, it's probably going to lighten in a minute. It's alright, isn't it? Turned out quite well, that. I'll have one more. Oh, the rain stopped. It feels nice. Definitely feels a lot more comfortable. When you're shooting, it's comfy. You need to be comfortable. And it's accurate as well. Sweet. Weihrauch, if you're listening, I've just made you a rifle. You better. Well, I haven't made you. I've put a stock on there from another rifle and modified it. Yeah, there you go. Hope you like that. I was going to do a video while I was modifying it, but then I thought, well, I don't know if it's going to work, so if I do the video, then it's pointless if it didn't work. But when it did work, I thought, dang it, I should have done video. Never mind. Thanks for watching. I'll see you whenever. Cheers.